What's up guys, just Messi here, welcome to a brand new video and welcome to a video today talking about the team of the year. So about a month and a half away from getting those insane blue cards on FIFA 17 Ultimate Team, and yesterday we got the 40 nominations for the Uefa team of the year. So we're going to go through every single player from that list and talk about whether they could make it into the FIFA one. So I want to point out from the very start, this is not the one we get on FIFA Ultimate Team, it's UEFA's one. Whereas we get the FIFA one, and this year, the FIFA ceremony type of thing is completely different to what they've done before. The new names for titles, like the Ballon d'Or, I'm pretty sure isn't called the Ballon d'Or anymore. But either way, it could give quite a good indication as to what players could be involved in January. Right then, before we get started, as always, if you could show support on the video by leaving a like rating, that'd be absolutely awesome. If you're new to my channel, click the subscribe button for daily FIFA content, and in the comments below, who will make your team of the year? And if you missed my previous video, it'll be down below in the description box. So I want to point out also, just before we start, the player ratings and the stats on the cards, they are estimations or like +5s or more from the originals. Right then, we're going to kick things off with the goalkeeper nominations, and the very first one is Rui Patricio from Sporting. The main reason he's in here is because he did win Euro 2016 with Portugal. Now obviously that is an insane accomplishment, I'm not going to doubt that at all, but in regards to the goalkeeper, do I think he'll get in the team of the year? I personally do not think so. And his stats, he conceded 39 goals this season, or in 2016, sorry, kept 22 clean sheets, win percentage of 61%, games won 29, and total appearances 47. The next goalkeeper is going to be Keylor Navas from Real Madrid, and he won the Champions League last season, and his stats, 30 goals conceded, 16 clean sheets, 71% win percentage, and games won 28, total appearances 39. And just like Rui Patricio, I don't think he'll get in to the team of the year. Next up is someone I do think could get in, Jan Oblak from Atletico Madrid. In 2016 so far, he's only conceded 29 goals, he's kept 29 clean sheets, a win percentage of 62%, and games won 30, appearances 48. So I think he has a big shout to get in, but the final goalkeeper is this man, the legend, Gianluigi Buffon. Despite being 38 years old, in 2016 he conceded, or has conceded so far, a total of just 24 goals. He's got 26 clean sheets, 77% win percentage, and games won 35 out of 45. So there is no room for Manuel Neuer or David De Gea, but again, they could feature in the FIFA one. We'll have to wait and see. But I think personally, it's out of Buffon or Oblak. And now we go on to the defenders, and first up we've got Gerard Piqué of Barcelona. He scored 8 goals in 2016, a win percentage of 73%, games won 34 out of a total 46. He won La Liga and also, I believe, won another competition, but I can't remember what it is off the top of my head. The next player is Joshua Kimmich, quite a surprise nomination from Bayern. And so far in 2016 he has scored 8 goals, and I think about 7 of those are this season. They all came out one massive flurry, and he absolutely killed it in midfield. 72% win percentage, 31 wins out of 43 games. And he is in the defenders category because he has played right back for the national team as well as right back and centre back for Bayern Munich, but now playing in CM. Next player is Toby Alderweireld from Tottenham. So far in 2016 has scored 5 goals, a 54% win percentage, 23 games won out of 42. And he's been one of the better centre-backs in the Premier League. He is followed by Sergio Ramos, a player that gets into Team of the Year essentially every single year. He won the Champions League this season and has scored a total of 5 goals so far in 2016. There isn't a defender, in my eyes, that scores more important goals than him. But yeah, 5 goals, 67% win percentage, 25 games won out of a total of 37. Next up we go on to Rafael Guerreiro of Borussia Dortmund. His first half of 2016 was spent in France for Lorient before making a switch in the summer to Borussia Dortmund. And his stats this season in 2016, 5 goals, 50% win percentage, 22 wins out of 44 games. Also won Euro 2016. Now we move on to Leonardo Bonucci from Juventus. This guy killed it last season, and so far in 2016, 5 goals, 74% win percentage, 37 games won out of 50. And personally, I think he'll get into the team of the year as it is fully deserved. Now we go on to Laurent Koscielny of Arsenal, and that would be a sick card on foot. So far in 2016, he has scored 4 goals, got a 57% win percentage, 28 wins out of 49 games. Diego Godin of Atletico Madrid is up next, and a player I think has deserved to get into Team of the Year the last 2 years running, but for some reason has been completely overlooked. And he also has a shout to get into this year's as well, but in 2016 scored 2 goals, 55% win percentage, 26 wins out of 46 games. Sorry, somehow I read that wrong, it's 47 games, not 46. Now we got on to Pepe, a player again I think could well be in for a shout for Team of the Year because he won the Champions League as well as at Euro 2016. He scored 2 goals so far in 2016, 68% win percentage, 24 wins out of 35 games. And to be fair, I'm not his biggest fan, but this year in particular, he has been outstanding in defence. Now we go on to Juanfran from Atletico Madrid. He scored 1 goal so far in 2016, 58% win percentage, 27 wins out of 46 games. The second to last defender that has been nominated is Dani Carvajal from Real Madrid. And so far in 2016, 1 goal, 69% win percentage, 25 wins out of 36 games. The final nomination in defence is the main man, Jerome Boateng. And so far, 1 goal in 2016, 62% win percentage, 15 wins out of 24 possible games. So overall, he hasn't really played that much. And that could be a reason why he does not get in Team of the Year. So Bonucci actually wins on win percentage as well, I believe, as games won. So Bonucci, I think, is hands down going to get in. Next up is the midfielders, and first up on the nominations list is going to be Dimitri Payet. He didn't only kill it in his debut season for West Ham in the Premier League, he's also fantastic, outstanding for France at Euro 2016, and also before that and after that on international level. His stats so far in 2016 are very, very impressive. 14 goals and 19 assists, which is actually the highest in both categories. He has only got a 51% win percentage though, 24 wins out of 47 games. Next up is Yannick Carrasco from Atletico Madrid. 13 goals in 2016, 6 assists, 61% win percentage, 30 wins out of 49 games. And he is followed by the most expensive footballer ever now in world football. Last year, he made it into Team of the Year with Juventus. Now, this year, do I think he deserves it? Personally, no. His Euro 2016s weren't very good. He's been not as good as people expected at Manchester United, and at Juventus, I believe, he did pick up an injury. But to be fair, his stats are still very impressive. So far in 2016, has 13 goals, 10 assists, 69% win percentage, 36 games won out of 52. And let's face it, even if he does not deserve it, look at those stats on that card, it would be unreal in game, especially with 5-star skills. Next up, we got Riyad Mahrez, the Premier League winner with Leicester. He scored 12 goals so far in 2016, got 5 assists, 48% win percentage, 20 wins out of 41 games. The Belgian maestro from Manchester City, Kevin De Bruyne, is up next. Probably should have got in Team of the Year last year, but for some reason wasn't nominated. He has got 9 goals and 14 assists so far in 2016, a 62% win percentage, 25 wins out of 40 matches. And it's another card I would love to see. He is followed then by Joe Allen, and this one's quite surprising, but to be fair, he was awesome at Euro 2016 and already so far for Stoke. And he was also very good for Liverpool from January until he left to go to Stoke. So it's a player that I like in real life, but do I think he's good enough to be nominated for Team of the Year? Probably not. But his stats in 2016, 9 goals, 6 assists, 39% win percentage, 19 wins out of 48 games. So on that front doesn't look very good, but still has a decent amount of goals so far, actually joined with Kevin De Bruyne. Next player is Luka Modric. I think he is nailed on to get a Team of the Year this year. He has got 4 goals and 3 assists so far, 67% win percentage, 25 wins out of 37 games. And he's just a general in that midfield. He makes everything tick over. Fantastic player, one of the best passers in the world. Also very, very good on the ball. Next up is Aaron Ramsey. And do I think he deserves it? No. But for Wales, to be fair, at Euro 2016, he was very, very good. I believe got the top assist. Or at least maybe he was at one stage quite early on. But Aaron Ramsey, 4 goals and 8 assists so far in 2016. 43% win percentage. 13 wins out of 30 games. So not really played that much. Toni Kroos from Real Madrid is up next, another player I definitely believe is going to get a team of the year this year next to Luka Modric. Now, it's just that third spot in midfield now, which isn't fully nailed on in my opinion. But Toni Kroos so far, 3 goals, 14 assists, and got 69% win percentage, 34 wins out of 49 games. And now we move on to the legend, the magician, that is Andres Iniesta. So far in 2016, has only got 1 goal, has got 7 assists, but to be fair, I think he has currently got an injury. But he does have a whopping 73% win percentage, 30 wins out of 41 games, which I think is the highest by quite a distance, or at least 4%. Next up, we have got N'Golo Kante. I would love this card. He won the Premier League with Leicester City, had a fantastic year for them. They made a big money switch to Chelsea, absolutely killing it for them. Also made the final of Euro 2016. So far has only got 1 goal and 3 assists in 2016, but to be fair, that is not his job. He's not there to score goals or get the assists. Has 69% win percentage, 27 wins out of 39 games. And the final nomination in midfield is Krychowiak from Paris Saint-Germain. Won the Europa League with Sevilla before making a big money switch to France and PSG. And his stats in 2016, 1 goal, 2 assists, 52% win percentage, 19 wins out of 36 games. And now we move on to the attackers category. And first up, we have got the current Ballon d'Or holder, Lionel Messi. He scored 52 goals so far in 2016. Shots to goal ratio is 21%, win percentage of 78%, games won 44 out of 56. I believe he won 2 trophies with Barcelona, got to a Copa America final with Argentina, essentially carrying them to there. Unfortunately for him, he did miss the penalty. For some reason, I said before, that's what people remember his year for. Despite him scoring the most goals and also getting the most assists in 2016 so far. He is followed by his Barcelona teammate Luis Suarez, and so far in 2016 he has got 47 goals, 28% shots to goal ratio, 75% win percentage, 39 wins out of 52 games. And I think he'll finally make it into team of the year as the striker. Next we got on to Cristiano Ronaldo. So far in 2016, 44 goals, 25% shots to goal ratio, 66% win ratio, 31 wins out of 47 games. He also won the Champions League as well as winning Euro 2016 with Portugal. So on international level and club level, he had massive success and is still most people's favourites to win the Ballon d'Or. Next up, we go on to Robert Lewandowski of Bayern Munich. He has scored 41 goals so far in 2016, 20% shots to goal ratio, 68% win percentage, 35 wins out of 51 games. Zlatan Ibrahimovic is up next of Manchester United, and so far in 2016 has got 41 goals, 17% shots to goal ratio, 65% win ratio, 32 wins out of 49 games. He absolutely killed it for PSG. He's not getting the same numbers at United, but still, he has got quite a few goals. And to be fair, for a 35-year-old still to be producing those type of numbers, fair play to him. Now we go on to Gonzalo Higuain of Juventus. He made a very expensive and also very controversial move from Napoli to Juve, and so far in 2016, 34 goals, 19% shots to goal ratio, 68% win ratio, 34 wins out of 50 games. Antoine Griezmann is up next, a player that unfortunately for him, he actually lost both finals that Ronaldo won, the Champions League final and Euro 2016. He scored 33 goals so far in 2016, 22% shots to goal ratio, 64% win ratio, 37 wins out of 57 games. Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang for Borussia Dortmund is up next. So far in 2016, 27 goals, 21% shots to goal ratio, 56% win ratio, 22 wins out of 39 games. The final part of MSN now, Neymar is up for nomination and he scored 25 goals so far in 2016, 16% shots to goal ratio, 75% win ratio, 37 wins out of 49 games. He won 2 things with Barcelona and also won a gold medal with Brazil at the Brazil Olympics. But I don't think he'll get into Team of the Year this year because of Luis Suarez. Now we got on to Gareth Bale. He's also scored 25 goals in 2016, a 14% shots to goal ratio, 66% win ratio, 28 wins out of 42 games. The second to last nomination is going to be Sergio Aguero of Manchester City. So far, 24 goals in 2016, 26% shots to goal ratio, 51% win ratio, 19 wins out of 37 games. And the final player is this man, Alexis Sanchez from Arsenal. And so far he has 21 goals, 16% shots to goal ratio, 50% win ratio, 25 wins out of 50 games. And he also won the Copa America with Chile for a second consecutive year. So there we have it, guys, all 40 nominations, the goalkeepers, the defenders, midfielders, and the attackers. Some great names. A few names that are missing are going to be Manuel Neuer, David De Gea, and also Mesut Ozil. So as always, if you could show support on the video by leaving a like rating, that'd be absolutely awesome. If you're new to my channel, click the subscribe button for daily FIFA content, and in the comments below, who would make your team of the year? So thank you for watching this video, and I'll see you next time.